So you want to get into government contracting. I'm Justin Acker with SC&H, here to give you a little bit of background about what are the benefits of working with the federal government. So the primary benefit of working with the federal government is the federal government really is the #1 purchaser of goods and services in the United States. So there's going to be plenty of opportunity for you to have revenue, to have income, and to kind of grow your business. There are many other benefits of working with the federal government. One of which is working with the federal government has the ability to obtain contracts, especially for companies that are just starting out, really to assist in making things competitive for all companies, especially for small businesses. The government, they'll limit the competition among certain contracts. What that does is it gives some of these other companies that aren't as established the ability to compete with those other larger companies. Those contracts are called set-asides, and so as I was mentioning, it helps those smaller companies kind of compete with the larger companies that have established themselves in the marketplace. Some of those set-asides that we know of include service-disabled veteran-owned businesses. There's women-owned small businesses. There are 8A business development. There's historically underutilized business zones, also known as hub zones, and then you also have some minority-owned businesses. So in addition to having those set-asides, companies benefit from working with the federal government by having consistent work and reliable income. Contracts with the federal government, they can range from a number of different years, with a lot of them ranging from that 1 to 3 year time frame. What this does is it gives companies the ability to project their revenues over a defined time frame, and it allows them to position themselves to make financial decisions at the company level. So when companies have that ability of knowing what they're going to, what some of their income is going to be consistently over time, it gives them the ability to focus on growing their business in other areas. Last thing I wanted to share with you about working with the federal government is because there's a binding contract with the federal government, companies, you don't have to worry about collection issues when you work with the federal government. You can pretty much expect that you're going to receive the income that you're billing out to the government, and you can expect to receive that money in a timely manner. So under the Prompt Payment Act, which was enacted in the mid-1980s, the federal government is required to make payments to small businesses within 30 days of receiving an approval of an invoice. So, receiving that income really isn't going to be an issue. But those are just some of the many benefits that you can achieve with working with the federal government. Be more than happy to discuss anything further with you.